AJ here. I hope you are well as usual. I am on my way to work because I'm going to train there before I start my shift. And I just remembered what my session is. I knew it was a glute session, glutes and calves, but on my glutes and calf session, well, my coach, she's evil. I love her, but she's evil. I have reverse lunges, but I also have glute bias split squats in that same session. So I'm doing two sets of lunges. One of them, the split squats, the Bulgarian split squats, are 4 sets, I believe, if I remember rightly, and then my reverse lunges are 3 sets, and that's not the whole session, so they're just 2 exercises in this session. And I'm gonna go in with a smile on my face and just smash it out as much as I can. But this is, like, for me, one of my hardest sessions of the week. It's my last session of the week because my training starts on a Thursday. But here we go. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Good morning, YouTube. I'm starting this vlog on a what day is it today? On a Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday the 12th. I am at work training before my shift begins. I don't normally train at work if I can help it because I just need that mental space to be away. But because my shift starts so early, it's a struggle to get to the other gym, train there, and then come here because it's on different sides of town. So it just makes sense to train here. It just means that my session is going to be a little bit different because my training is based on the equipment at the gym that I train at, not the gym that I work at. And some things are slightly different. Like, for instance, my first exercise is a belt squat machine, but we do not have a belt squat here. So I'm going to be doing goblet squats on the cable, which you'll see as we go along. I'm doing glutes and calves today. It is my last session of the week, even though it is Tuesday. My sessions start on a Thursday, so my week begins on a Thursday. And why am I hearing somebody in here? I think it might be a cleaner. Anyway, so my week starts on a Thursday, and this is my last session of the week. So I'm going to get that in now, and I'm going to take you along with me. Also, which I haven't said, I am training for my next bikini competition, which is in October, and today is the 12th of August. So we don't have that long to go. Even though it sounds like a long time away, you know it takes that time to get the training in and to diet down and retain muscle. So you don't want to rush losing that body fat because you will risk losing muscle at the same time, and we're not about that. So I'm going to stop talking now. That's intro done. Let's get into this session. What you'll see is I'm pausing at the bottom of each squat. Also, when I'm training, when I've got like only a little bit of time, I do like to time my rest because I just want to make sure I'm not dilly-dallying, because dilly-dallying, oh God. Anyway, a lot of the time I don't notice time going by. I'll just be thinking about something, or I'll look at my phone or do something and I'll get distracted. So when I'm on a time crunch, I do time my rest periods just to make sure I'm not wasting time. Anyway, we're going to get on to the next set in a moment. I must say, it's the first exercise and my glutes are already well and truly toasted. Okay, so next we have standing abductions. Again, this is a different machine to the one that I use at the gym that I train at normally. This is a seated abduction, but it does have handles here, so I do stand on it so I can push more weight. But the weight obviously feels different on this machine to the other one. So I do log all my training. So you can see like all my previous sessions on the same exercise. So when I train here, I will write the gym that I'm training at, and then the other gym, I'll write the name of that gym and the weights that I use there and the weights that I use here. Because obviously they're going to be different, but I still want to go to log and keep track of my progression. So I do recommend tracking all your sessions. Make sure you write it down, or if you have it in an app or something. But even though my coach sends me my training on a spreadsheet, I still write everything down because I need to have a log of it in front of me, and it's just easier for me to track and just keep my progress in my sessions. So yeah, let me hit up these standing abductions and see how we get on. Okay, so I actually feel like that first set I could slow that down. I probably pushed it a little bit too fast. I'm going to do it again, obviously, same way. Try it a little bit with a slower tempo. If it doesn't feel like it's enough, then I will add on some weight onto the next set. I have done this weight before. I have done heavier than this slightly, but again, I want to slow it down and get as much as I can out of the weight that's on it before I add more, because I am in a calorie deficit. I am pushing through all of my sessions, so don't get me wrong, but again, I want to get the most out of this weight, and then I will increase it on the next set if need be. Do you know what, after watching back that clip, I decided I wasn't going as fast as I thought, and I'm going to put the weight up. But what's annoying about this here is some of the stickers for the weight are missing, so I'm going to have to kind of guess what it is. Yeah, I think it goes up in £20, so it's 130. Yeah, so it's going to be £150. I need to see what that is in kg, because I'm a kg girl, I'm UK, but we've got like one size in pounds, one size in kg, and it's just a bit of a mess. But anyway, so we've gone up in weight, we're going again 10 reps, and nice steady tempo. Hey guys, I've just finished with the last set of the standing abduction. So the next exercise, I'm actually going to superset it, even though it's not supposed to be supersetted, but like I said, I'm trying to save time. So I am doing 45-degree hip extension, which we don't have that one. We have the Roman chair one here. So I'm going to use that. And reverse lunges is next with that. So I'm going to put them together and just try and bag them out as quickly as I can. Obviously with good form. These are things you have to do when you're on the short side. Like I literally have to elevate it slightly. Just so I can properly hinge over. So I find a lot of people will have this up too high. So I want to be able to come all the way down. If this is too high up, you can't properly hinge over, then you can't properly engage your glutes. So yeah, you want to make sure it's set up properly for your height. So yeah, I'll put those plates on there. I'm going to go grab myself some dumbbells to give me a little bit more resistance. And then I'm going to set up for my lunges. I'm going to put the dumbbells. I'm going to leave the dumbbells by the dumbbell rack so I don't have to carry them over. But I'll bring you guys over as well so you can actually see me do it. Alright, so I'm walking over to where I'm going to do my lunges so I don't have to move the dumbbells. I'm here. So let's set you up here so you got a good view of me. So reverse lunges is what we're setting up for. Why is this all wobbly? There we go, that should be good there, yeah? Alright, let's do this! I've got my soft knee supports on. These aren't my firm ones I would use for squats or anything, they're just to give me a little bit of support, and then if my knees kind of graze the floor at all, then they're kind of protected. And I have like old knees. So I want to just keep them supported for as long as possible. I'm actually going to take this ring off as well. I do like to wear my wrist straps when I do any type of heavy dumbbell work. The dumbbells are quite thick, the heavier they get, like the bar part, and I've got little hands, so these just help. My grip strength is not what I'm trying to train right now, so yeah, my glutes are my main focus, so I want to go as heavy as I can. This is not the heaviest that I will do. I'll probably increase it on my next set, but I'd like to go in a little bit conservative for my first set just to make sure I'm feeling good. And yeah, so I'm just going to get into it. So I'm doing 10 reps on each leg. I always rest between legs. I treat each leg like its own set because I want to be able to give the same level of effort on my first leg as I do in my second leg. I always do that. If you're not going heavy enough, well, if you're not needing to rest in between each leg, you're not going heavy enough, you're not pushing yourself enough. So make sure you need to rest between each leg. I'm actually going to grab some water because really I've not drank anything throughout this whole session so far. I'm literally just having some sparkling water because I like the bubbles. Excuse me. So just sip. Don't let me off throat there. Right, let's do the next side. Again, using my wrist straps. Up and around. Okay, so after doing that set, I actually feel like that is a good weight for me for today. So I'm going to stay on the 24s today. I'm just going to go and bang out the rest of this because I don't have that much time. So I'm going to go do the other, I think it's another 2 sets I've got to do. And then I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, like I said, I came into work early so I can try and get as much in as I can before I start my shift, but I've got to set up for a class, so I haven't finished my session. I've still got 2 exercises to do. I've still got my Bulgarian split squats and my calf raises, but this is such a big class, I have to set up early. The class starts at 6:15, we open at 6 a.m. and opening has a lot of procedures that you have to do, like just opening the gates, opening the building, turning on all the lights, turning on all the machines, and I'm the only one here first thing in the morning, so I come in early to set up this class and that means that my sessions had to be cut short. So after my shift, which finishes at 2, I will finish off the rest of my session. I really don't like doing it this way, but it's literally the only way I'm able to fit in my training, as I train 5 days a week. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna go and set up this class. Okay, so I finished my shift now and I'm back in my gym clothes, and I'm going to finish off the rest of my training. So I have Bulgarian split squats, and then standing calf raises, and I have cardio to finish as well. So I am going to get that done, and I'm going to try not to look at myself and look at the actual lens, look at you guys. So yeah, let me go and get this done as quickly as possible. I'm probably not going to record this bit because, like I said, I just need to get it done and get out of there. sorry I didn't finish off that vlog yesterday. I tell you, when I say I had a very emotional day yesterday. I'm going through some things, okay, just life things. So by the time it got to 2 o'clock, when I had to finish off my session, it took everything in me just to get that set in of the Bulgarian split squats. I didn't even finish it. I did my first set at my normal weight, I think. It might have been a little bit under. And my energy levels, I don't know if it's because of my cycle, because I was on day 24 yesterday and I'm a day 28, 30 girl. That's normally how my cycle runs. So I know I'm getting close to my period, but at the same time, like I said, I've got life stuff going on as well, stuff at work. I'm just not very happy in my work environment at the moment. So yeah, my energy levels are just so hard just to get myself going. So I did that one set that I recorded. I think I recorded some of it, and then I dropped the weight like by half. So I think I was doing 24 kg dumbbells on the first set, and I just couldn't get myself to go again. So I dropped it down to 12 kg dumbbells, and still to push was just so much for me, and that's unusual because I go up to 30 kg most of the time. Like my last set would be six reps, and I would do 28 to 30 kg. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. My brain was just shutting off. And this bird wants to get run over. Fucking hell, sorry. So yeah, I didn't finish off from yesterday, but today is a new day. I'm off to work. I don't have any training today. I was supposed to check in today, which I haven't done. This is with my client, not my client, sorry, my coach. So I need to do my check-in form, and I need to do my pictures. And my pictures, I'm going to just do those the first thing in the morning, because she'll look at it tomorrow. So I'll do it first thing in the morning. My check-in form I'll do today. I've logged pretty much all of my training and my nutrition. I think I've just got the last 2 days I need to add into my log, and I think that's it. But I do have quite a few hours of work today. It's a PT day today, so I don't actually work for the gym today. It is a self-employed day, so I've got all my clients from 6 till 2, I think, today. Or it might be 6 till 1. So my first client's at 6 a.m. My last client is at 1 until 2. And then I do have a little block of admin time in the middle. So I'll do that as well, get some stuff done. So my focus for the rest of this year is to really move away from the gym floor as much as possible. I do 3 gym floor shifts a week, and I want to drop it to 1 a week. But to do that, I have to build up my client base. I don't want to take on more clients in person other than mornings and afternoons. So all my mornings are full. I do have a couple of afternoon slots on a few days, because you kind of capture the people who work from home or self-employed, and they're more able to be a bit more flexible and train in the daytime. So that usually works for me. And then a lot of the women that I train are of an age where they have older kids. Some have younger ones as well, but they're pretty much like self-employed women. They're bosses somewhere, and they're a little bit more flexible. So yeah, so I'm more focusing on getting my PT built up in the gym, where I am not doing any evenings, which I've done that. I was at that point, I've cut out all my evenings. I don't do any evening clients because I need that time to focus on my admin and then get myself ready for the next day, because I don't want to, I do a lot of early mornings, and God, why is this gym gate not open yet? Yeah, because they expect me to be here, that's why, because normally I get here early and the gates have not been opened yet, and the 2 people who are on shift are just walking up to the gate, and it is 52 minutes past 5, and the gym opens at 6. They take the piss, and they're the managers as well. But normally I get here early to do my cardio, so they're probably expecting me to already have been here, and I didn't do cardio this morning. So there you go. But anyway, so I am waiting now because there's cars in front of me. Get these managers to do what they're supposed to do. But yeah, so online PT is the way forward for me. I've had I dipped my toe in it a little bit last year where I was doing online clients, but then I kind of stopped doing it for a little bit. So now I'm going to be pushing that back now. So if any of you are interested in an online coach, that is what I am focusing my business on now. So I mainly, well, I train women. I train women, particularly women over 40, perimenopausal, that sort of thing. But I train women of all ages. I've been a PT for about 10 years now. So yeah, that is my thing. I will leave a link below if you want to fill out my inquiry form, book yourself on for a call. We can do that. But anyway, I'm going to close out this vlog here and then we can start a fresh one. All right, take care, and as always, I'll see you soon.